So, tell me how you feel about visiting the Wesleys.
I'm excited.
You excited?
Yeah.
I am too. Yeah, you know, they've been my friends for a long time, and I hadn't seen them for a long time. So, well, I'm excited. We're here. Nervous? You okay? All right, we hadn't seen him for a long time. There he go right there. Hey, Abraham, how are you?
I'm good. It is so
All right,
good to see you.
nice to
Come
see you
on
too.
in.
You look so
Hey,
good, got it
beautiful.
smelling good.
How are you?
Everything is so nice, smelling so good. Where's Taya?
Around the corner, honey.
Taya, where you at?
Hello!
Hello?
Hello!
Hello? Oh, she in here cooking.
No,
Girl, what you got over here
it's
cooking?
just the front, honey.
You know you
how
can
are
cook.
you?
No, I
don't, honey.
You looking so
Hey,
pretty.
thank you. How
What's up with the blonde?
are you?
Good.
What's
You
up with
like
this?
it?
Love it.
So, she had came in the house one day,
Uh-huh.
and so she came in like she had an attitude. So she walked in the door, as you can see the trash cans behind the door. So it's like she tried to slam the door backwards, but the trash can is there, so it kind of bounced back, and like it almost hit her. So she was like, "Ha!" So I kind of paused, like, "Do you have an attitude?"
Uh-huh.
And so she was like, "I sure enough," and she just started cussing, and she started going crazy and everything like
Oh,
that.
wow.
So of course my husband was like, "Hold on a minute, baby, you gotta hurry up and come tell your part."
Yeah, because I'm
And,
waiting.
baby. And
I have
so
to hear it because
You
y'all
have to
been too
because
good
it's
to her.
juicy.
It's crazy.
I had trash outside front that they sat outside, you know, for whatever. They cleaned out the garage and they just sat it out there. The trash man didn't pick it up. No one tried to make sure they picked it up or anything. The bathroom, the guest bathroom on this floor was just a complete mess. And I'm like, all right, y'all, we got to clean up. The dishes were full in the sink. So I'm like, all right, y'all, we got to clean up. No, everybody read it, but only one person responded. So all of a sudden you want to start calling me at about 9:30ish or so, 9 to 9:30ish, talking about in the evening, talking about, Daddy, I need for you to pick me up. Hold on, chick. What makes you think I'm supposed to pick you up?
Wow.
You haven't even responded to me all day. No, I'm not picking you up. I'm not
And you
obligated
read
to pick
it.
you up.
I
And
know
you
that's
read my
right.
message. So no, I'm not picking you up. So just so happened, Prince pulled up. He and his, boyfriend pulled up. So Tay was like, you better ask Prince and his boyfriend to come get you, cause we're not coming. And I was done with that. So she comes in having an attitude. Now she walking down the stairs, slamming doors and stuff. Tay said something to her. She turned around, put her hand
And you
all
know
up.
Tay.
Right. Got her hand all up in my face, cussing me out and all this other kind of stuff.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
All right. So me being me, I cussed her back out.
I know that's
And I
right.
let her have it. And she told me, I'm sick of Yoshi and all this other kind of stuff. And if it wasn't for her, I'd have been had the police over here. Yada, yada. I'm going to get you locked up and all this. I'm like, and then she opened her mouth, Nancy. And she said that we were using her. That
Y'all
we
were
were
too
taking
nice to
advantage
Oh,
of her.
baby, when she said that, honey, I could have been done. Oh,
Babe.
honey, I went using you. Sweetheart, you
Y'all
don't
got too
even
much
pay
going on to be using
you don't
nobody.
even
I
pay
know
your
that.
full amount of rent.
Right.
So using you, no ma'am. And then like she always wants him to drop her off at the train, pick her up.
Right.
Like you don't have no personal Uber and you don't never give no gas money.
No gas money.
So she had a whole attitude, but when she said that, oh y'all using me, honey,
Baby.
using you for what?
And then when I told her, I was like, you know what? I'm just sick of this. Like, you can just really just gather up your things and be, we can just be done with this. Oh, she started wanting to get legal with me. Oh, you got to go
so
through
what
the
did you
eviction
do?
process. You got to do this. And then she fixed her mouth and challenged me to put her out. So I helped her ass out the door.
You helped her?
You did? No, you didn't.
Did you help her though?
I helped her ass out that door. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Well, you
I
know,
helped her out the door.
the word on the street is she told the people that you beat her up
That I
and
beat
you
her up,
smacked her.
and that I choke slammed her, and everything.
I'm dead.
I can't even fit my hands around her neck if I
I'm
can find the
dead.
neck. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't let nobody stay in your house and they gonna just take your house. No, you gotta stop doing that. I don't think it's right. So, like I said, I was surprised to hear that news. I came from Montgomery to come and visit them. I came also for graduation. And I did not want to hear that bad news. But, you know, those are things we learn. When we let people stay in our home for free or whatever, if they're paying and they're taking advantage of you, you got to put them out. Just put them out. That's it. Put them out. You don't need that.
You know, so
I'm dead. I'm
right.
dead.
Oh
I'm
my
dead.
God. So I helped her out the door. I helped her out the door. Now, granted, I knew if she called the police, I knew what the police was gonna tell me. I know they was gonna tell me it was a Silver Mountain. We got the popo over there. She know. You know what I'm saying? We got the officer in the house. You know, you are a police officer, so you understand. You know, they were gonna tell me that it was a Silver Mountain. But don't challenge me in my own house that you don't even pay your whole full rent.
Hello?
Everybody pay way more than you.
Way
You understand what
more.
I'm saying?
Hello? Hundreds.
Yes, everybody pay hundreds of dollars
Hundreds.
more than her. All right, and we found out that she was literally paying what everybody else is paying here at the place, at the apartment that she was staying at
Oh, wow.
before she moved here.
Uh-huh.
But she only told us that she only had X amount of money. I'm not gonna call that number out. She said that this is all I have. Come to find out, she
was
actually
lying.
was allotted more than that.
you know what
You see what
people
I'm
do.
saying? So when the police got here, they started doing that. What she messed up at is she started talking too much noise in front of the police. So the police officer told me
That
after he
officer
chuckled,
was fine.
he was fine as hell, y'all. When I
Oh
tell y'all,
my
he was
God,
so
that
sexy.
officer was
It's
fine.
it's some things I don't even do, but I would have done.
Baby,
You understand
that
what I'm
man know he was fine, baby.
We would have probably had to have
Oh
them
my
together.
God, good
Stand in line.
God.
Are you first?
Woo, gotta
Are
be,
you first?
honey.
We would have had him together. You brother, you hear me? We would have had him together. Tell you, when I tell you he was so fine.
You need
He
to call
was
him.
fine.
Call him where he at.
So
Hello?
right, officer,
Hello?
officer. I ain't gonna call your name. but,
Hello,
you know.
I done got in trouble, officer. I need you at the house.
Right. You come to my address, baby. I would queen out for him.
Hello?
You understand what I'm saying? But let
Hello.
me tell
He
you
was
something.
blushing the whole
Yes, he
time
was.
and stuff.
And so Tay had kind of, distracted him a little bit, because she was like, you don't even look like you even 21, Mr.
Baby.
Officer. Like you talking about sexy officer.
And he was
stuff
just
like that. He was just
blushing.
blushing. Scarlett sitting up here still talking noise. So it broke his concentration and he kind of chuckled a little bit
Wow.
Like that was one of them. Like,
Right.
are you really saying
Right.
stuff?
So he looked at me and he said, so, Mr. Wesley, he said, what you need to do in the morning is go and file a temporary protective order. And you need to let them know, what's going on. And he said they'll have her out in 24 hours. Well, baby, the next morning when I got up.
Wasn't even 24 hours later,
Hello,
huh?
hello. But this is the thing. She got up on the phone and all on these social sites and stuff, bragging to people, talking about it was gonna take me 30 to 45 days to evict her. Baby, let me tell you something. In less than 12 hours from when the incident happened,
You had the eviction paper?
baby, because I found out that DeKalb County said that they have to serve on the day that it's filed.
Right.
They have to serve that. I don't know how they do it on Montgomery County over in Alabama, but over here in Georgia in DeKalb County, they said they have to serve that day.
Ain't that something?
And she's been avoiding
Coming here.
She's been avoiding coming here because Mariah, of course, and Prince then told her that a protective order has been, filed. So now she's trying to avoid because she know the law. You know what I'm saying? She know what she can and can't do. Makes me. She's probably been through this
So
situation.
how long
before.
she had to get her clothes out? I mean, is she
Well,
coming back to get them? Or?
We
set up a date. She was supposed to come Friday.
Yes, it was Friday.
She was supposed to come Friday.
Mm-hmm.
She texted me, "Is it okay if I come?" I was like, "When?" She said within the hour, and we just get in the U-Haul, and then we're gonna come and get the stuff. Well, of course, time went by, and I wasn't thinking nothing of it. 3 hours go by. My husband like, "Have you heard from Scarlett? It's been 3 hours." Well, no, I haven't heard from Scarlett. So I text her. No response. So maybe 30 minutes later, he was like, did she respond? I was like, no. He was like, well, I'm going to write her on Facebook because, Facebook, you can track it.
Exactly.
I said, cool, go ahead and do that. And so he sent her a message, and then she says, oh, well, can we schedule for Wednesday because that's more convention for me.
Yeah, she said convention.
Convention for me.
Talking about they had problems getting a U-Haul. But this is the funny part of it, though. We came down and told Mariah, it was like, Scarletta's supposed to be on her way to get her stuff. The first statement out of Mariah's mouth was,
how she get the U-Haul?
how she get the U-Haul? How you know about a U-Haul?
Who said anything about a U-Haul?
See, that's how we know you've been talking. And we told him, no, I ain't. You can call her and ask her. You know
like,
I'm not
should
about
we
to
call her and say,
I
girl,
know.
you talk to Mariah? Like, she gonna be like, yeah.
But she going telling people that I
I
beat
told
her.
y'all, stop being so nice to people, y'all.
I
Yeah,
know.
I mean, and I'm
and
telling
it's
you,
so
Give your house
hard.
out so many people,
It's so hard.
and they mess it up.
But it's like she was a part of that first bunch. Like
Right.
you was the leftover after the first bunch, and so for her to go and do that, that's kind of why I don't even feel bad that she got evicted. Like I don't even feel bad because you was a part of that first clique. You seen what we went through with that. Like she seen how they literally tried to destroy us and everything. Like you was a part of that. So for her to go and do almost the exact same thing, and for her to even call the police on him, like you took it to the extreme. Like, so I'm good on her. I'm good.
And I guess my thing with her is this. Again, with everybody else, because they know that I'm a gentleman. They know I'm not gonna really like put my hands on them or anything.
Yeah.
So when she says stuff to them, they fire at me. Because they know I'm not gonna lay hands on them.
They all do that to you, don't they?
They all fire back at me. It's like they're afraid to say
And that's
something
so
to
wrong.
her.
That's so wrong.
And they lash out. When they lash out, they lash out at me.
That's
you know?
because I have a problem though. They know I'm that pop off kind.
Right, but I'm,
Oh,
but
they
that's
know.
the thing though.
They
like,
know I pop off.
But
Like I don't have to say much. I'll just start
Right.
leaving
Hello?
over stuff.
But this is the thing. I'm more crazy than she is.
Yeah, but they know you're not gonna hit them.
They know I'm not gonna hit them. You see what I'm saying?
That ain't my
So
testimony.
that's what they do. Like, so if she says something, then they'll basically attack me as if I did. And even with all of this stuff, she know doggone well I ain't put my hands on her and choke her and choke her, slam her.
Right.
Beat her up and throw her out. For one, I can't even pick your big ass up. I mean, that's first and foremost. To pick you up, child, anywho, child, she tried it. But, it is what it is. I got on her Facebook Live the other day. As soon as I got on there, her face was like, now let me stop.
Did she change subject?
She changed subject.
Did she
real
start
quick.
singing?
She started
Did she
singing.
start singing though?
And then praying, talking about y'all do click that share button, click that share button for me, click that share button for me.
Oh,
And she
Lord.
started praying and speaking in tongues and stuff. So, child, it is
Ooh, my
what it is.
Nazi now.
Right, child, boo, child, you can miss me with that. Oh my God. So anyway, enough about her. I move into my studio on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I broke off. I left. It was hard. It was
Right.
really hard. But I broke away from the studio that I was putting in hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of work in, sometimes with no pay and everything else. And I'm venturing out on my own. And so so I got that. So Tuesday I move in. So that's
That's
gonna
a
be
blessing.
a huge thing. And it's like, so now with having to find, staff and, do all this other kind of stuff, it's gonna be difficult, but we're gonna make it
Yeah,
through.
We
but
gonna
you
do
gotta
what
be
it
able
do.
to-
We're gonna make it do what it do.
And we thank him.
Yeah, because they still have to hire more stylists.
It has 10.
There's room for 10. There are 7 on the floor and there are 4 private rooms.
Wow.
So yeah, it's great. It is beautiful. They basically put 2 suites together.
So when you gonna open the church back up? You hadn't. Probably that's another story.
That's
That's
it's not
another
really
story.
so. No, this is the thing. So basically, we've been looking. Tay's been looking. I have been looking. The support that we've been getting since we closed the doors, when we had to kind of break away from the old situation,
Has been crazy.
it has been like crazy. People have moved here. People are moving here. And basically, like, what can we do? We want to get involved in different things like this. So we're about to start holding some classes and some meetings and everything like that. And I think we'll start back doing Bible study once a week, and we'll open it up to live. But
nice.
we're actively now looking for the right location because we don't want to be behind somebody. We want to be seen. And so when we relaunch, this is going to be like a new movement. It's going to be like a new movement because we're basically going in from an angle of love and acceptance, for all people.
It's
God
not
is not
traditional
right.
at
It's
all.
not going to be traditional. We're going to have the uplights in the background. I'll
He's gonna
probably be like this on
preaching
Sunday,
that.
preaching
That's
and
all
this,
right. Come as you are.
And because we want people to see that, because people have to see me for who I am first. And with my diverse background and different things, and with her background and the different things that we've gone through, like we want to be able to reach people where they are. And so we're just looking for that perfect place that's not going to cost us an arm and a leg, but that we can grow in. We want to be able to grow. And so that's great. Like we're good,
That's right.
We even got security now.
Hello.
All
Hello,
right.
hello, because you need this when you have an affirmative
Definitely.
ministry.
Hello.
You got to have, because people got a problem with the gays
They
for some
do.
reason, and yet they really have a huge problem with the transgenders, and we just so happen to have several transgenders at our ministry.
Like
and,
90%.
Right, 90% of our ministry is transgender. So like
And
it's
let people live their life the way they want to live.
exactly.
No.
Like if the Lord wanted to convict them or make them feel some type of way, trust me, He has the
He got a
ability to
way.
do it. And so like I just don't understand people. I do not serve an angry God, and I don't think He has ever been angry. I don't think He's gonna start being angry today. But it just is what it is. That's what we're doing. So how you been doing?
You see, getting so fat, blowing up like a balloon, eating, and then you invite me to dinner. You see, right?
I'm just saying. So how you been?
I've been
how
doing
have you been
good,
coping with this second job?
Well, I tell you, it's rough sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I don't really need it really because my baby said, Mom, I got you 100%, but there's some things I need to do. So, but it's just gonna only
Because
be
I
for a
know
little while.
they pissed you off the last time we was in Montgomery,
I know
honey. They
it.
wouldn't let you off, and you
I
always
know.
coming for other folks.
Always, people gotta come to work. You already know, don't you?
Like, F it,
But
I
I
ain't
can
coming.
do
I
it,
ain't
but
going there. Like,
I've been doing all right though. I get away, go on vacation. I'm looking forward to going to Florida in July.
I
Ooh,
know.
I wanna go.
I know.
So
We're gonna try to.
I already
and you
told
had
y'all.
to open up that invitation.
So-
so this is the thing, though. It's contingent upon whether or not
When my breast.
what her breast augmentation is going to be scheduled, because I think it's going to be in July. We just don't know when.
But we communicate.
And she's never gone to the beach
Cause
before.
I'll be on the beach, all bandaged up and stuff.
Right.
Cause I have my
Really?
new breast, so I don't
Right.
mind.
She don't
And,
really
and
care.
it's July 20th. It's like July 20th to. I believe
Hold up.
it
So that means if we come there,
You
then
come,
that
'cause
means
I'ma
that
have
we
my
gonna
own
see
suite.
you then, and then we still got to turn around and be in Montgomery in 3 weeks.
Right, but guess what?
Because
Y'all
Tay
stay with me if y'all
graduates.
got it.
Because
She
Tay
graduates
graduates
August
from
10th.
Police Academy. That's
August
right.
10th.
So we got to be right.
We not
back in
gonna miss
Montgomery.
that. We coming.
Right.
So y'all, okay, well that's
Yes.
beautiful. But Florida, I'm gonna be in a big old suite by myself. I need somebody to come and stay with me.
Okay,
she
we'll
may not
stay
be able
with
to
you.
make it, hopefully, with her schedule.
We'll come.
So y'all are,
Listen,
it's
She's
it
been trying to
sleeps
get
four
me to get
people.
her to the beach because she's never been to the beach before.
And I can't swim. I don't like no beach. I tell, and here my baby, I tell her all the time. I said, look, what I tell you all the time when you go to the beach.
Don't go too far out.
What I say about the water. No, what I say about the water.
Stay
Shallow.
in the shallow water.
Oh my God.
You know, okay.
I just- I
We
mean,
am
like,
just a little bit.
Tay and I, we talk about this all the time. Like, oh my God, like Tay is so beautiful.
She is.
Thank
Like, she's gonna be like the most beautiful cop ever.
I
Like,
know.
I'm
Like
telling
you want to get pulled over by her. Like, oh my God,
Tay
she's
was
so
like,
nice.
Tay was like, I want to be a police officer. now.
right.
And you already know you would. You know
So,
you
oh
would do
my
it.
God, yeah, she is so pretty. Like, oh my
Yes.
God, like we just
Yeah.
love you. Like
But-
so we big fans. Like,
But
we
the
big-
drive, and then y'all have so much rain up here. When we got up
I
this
know
morning,
it's horrible, but
we
it's
le-
been dry. It's been dry.
Yeah, when we got up here yesterday, it was beautiful. But this morning, it's like terrible.
Yeah.
But we just so happy to be here and see y'all because we haven't seen y'all
I
in so long.
know. It seemed like
Looking so
forever.
good. And then you know what y'all got? Y'all done got fat now. Y'all used to be skinny.
Baby.
But y'all
Baby, I've been eating them chitlins and collard greens and stuff. You know, I got
And things and stuffs and things.
No, seriously. When the last time we were in Alabama, we finally broke down for the first time since we've been together for 7 years. We finally purchased a scale. But
we still ain't opened it.
We don't want to know how fat we done got.
Still ain't opened it.
We ain't even opened it yet.
We ain't opened
That's
it.
Yeah,
a
y'all
shame.
used to be so skinny. I'm like,
Oh,
ooh.
baby.
That's what that good old.
And
that
everybody
was-
be talking about y'all not
Southern-
fat. I'm like, y'all should have seen
Honey.
this before. Like,
If
we
you
was
would have
like
seen
this.
that before, you
I
would have
know.
been like, y'all fat.
Right. Oh my God.
That's
That
that
is
good love making.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
And we thank you. Yes.
Yes, that good love making.
Oh my.
Man, I had such a good time at the Wesleys today. Oh my God. But I tell you, the news I got, Scarletta, that's a shame. You know, you just don't do people like that. These are good people. And they've been my friends for years, and you just don't do that. And the food, oh my God, I just enjoyed the food, Lord. The food was so good. Boy, it was so good. But I tell you, y'all, when people are letting you stay at their home, you gotta appreciate what they do, you know. I mean, because they don't have to let you stay there. Me and my daughter, we had a good time. But I tell you, the news I heard, Lord, I just didn't like what I heard. It wasn't right. Just wasn't right.
Have you talked to your friend?
I have not. I'm actually blocked, so I have no way of communicating.
You're blocked, so that means you tried to reach out to him.
I did.
So what's up? You weren't gonna tell me?
I was going to tell you, it wasn't the right time. Like, I was just waiting for the right time.
I mean, it's like I don't know what I don't know what can be considered really the right time in particular situation, because I mean at the end of the day, it's not like this is a regular situation. I mean, we're talking about you fell in love with a whole nother dude. So I mean, the right time is always the time.
But I mean, I've already put so much on you. Like, I don't want to keep adding to it.
I don't want to be left in the dark either.
It's not leaving you in the dark.
You've been reaching out to this guy. I mean, he's basically said screw you, and you still trying to reach out to him. Like that.
It's
that's
not even like that. Like,
Oh, okay.
oh my
You
God.
saying it's not like that, but that's basically the longest.
I
short
just
of this.
wanted, I don't know.
You can't say you're trying to get closure, because in all reality, I don't think you really want to stop talking to the guy.
It's not even that I don't want to stop talking to him. It's just that it's hard. Like, how do I just stop? Like, somebody I fell in love with, like, to just stop talking to them cold turkey. Like, it's hard.
It's not even that you haven't talked to him in weeks, so it's not like a cold turkey thing.
It is cold turkey.
All right.
If you're saying I don't want to stop talking to him and he's not talking to me, that's not something that I wanted.
So when was the last time you tried to reach out to him?
Oh, God. When I found out I was blocked.
And when was that?
Yesterday.
So you tried to reach out to this
No,
guy? Yes.
No. No. That's when I found out I was blocked, because I went. No, listen. You gotta listen.
Okay.
I went and I looked to see if he read my messages. So I wasn't trying to like write a new message. I just wanted to see if he read the other messages. So that's the last time like I checked. So the last time I actually wrote him was I think it was like the 21st.
See, this is the thing that bothers me still. Like, even when you talk about him, you're blushing.
Oh my God.
You blush when you talk about this guy. Again, and you tell me that I should not be threatened by him.
You should not be threatened by him.
But
He's
you-
in prison. He's a nobody.
You're
Like,
talking to me. I'm your husband. This is somebody you've never even laid eyes on before. You don't even know him from Adam. But yet, when you talk about him, you're sitting up here blushing. How does that make me feel?
How does it make you feel?
How you think?
I don't know, gosh. I did not mean for this to happen. It was a mistake. Like,
It was a well planned out mistake.
I didn't plan to fall in love. It just happened.
Oh, y'all planned a lot though.
We did not.
Y'all planned a whole lot. Like, when I say y'all planned a whole lot, y'all planned a whole lot of stuff.
We just made a lot of promises.
A lot of promises.
They're broken now, so it's
Which
irrelevant.
is very interesting to me that you say that, because you just got a tattoo that says promise. So when I asked you if that tattoo had anything to do with you and him, you said no, this was for the promises that you made to yourself. But for the life of me, I
and his
cannot-
promises were broken, so it is the promises that I made. Like, it's my
Again,
promises.
it has something to do. The tattoo that you just got had something to do with him. Like, why? I don't understand. Why is it that you cannot just sit up here and admit certain things to me?
You're my husband. Why do I want to admit that I have a tattoo for another guy?
Because I need to know. It's on your body.
Okay, but it says promise.
You don't
It's
think
not
that
like
I have
it's
a
his
right
name.
to know? But I know. And if we want to get technical, you were going to get his name.
But I did not.
You were going to.
But I did not.
Until I said something.
Okay.
You were going to.
But I did not.
Until I said something.
Okay.
Had I not said something, you probably would have that day.
Okay.
That part.
Okay.
You probably would have.
Probably.
My
But I
point is
admitted
that-
it. Now what?
Right.
Okay, now what?
So can you admit that this tattoo with promises has something to do with him?
No, I can't admit it.
Why?
Because I'm still in denial.
So let me ask you this. He gets out when? October?
He gets out in September.
September. Okay, wow, September. I was off by a whole month. Okay, yeah. So that's funny to you. Correct me, that's okay. So he gets
You
out.
said he gets out when, and you
And I said October. You was like, no, September. What's the
because
date?
you were like
September
asking.
when? September when?
13.
Oh, see? All right. All right, September 13th. All right. If he calls you, what you gonna do?
Nothing. I'm gonna try not to answer.
So if he calls you and be like, hey, I want to meet up with you,
I'm gonna try not to go.
you gonna try not to go.
Mm-hmm.
Will you think of your husband?
Mm-hmm.
That's not believable. That's not convincing at all.
I'm not lying.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
But by then,
I guess what makes this.
But listen, we got a whole lot of months to get this together before he gets out. So when he gets out, I'm gonna be so cool that like even if he call me, it's gonna be like a what? What's up? Like I'm gonna be good.
But I think that we have come a long way with this whole
We
situation.
have.
Because when we were yelling at each other at one point in time, I was crying. When I took those pills and all that other kind of stuff, things
And you
were
try to
heated.
kill yourself.
You walked out on me though.
Oh my God, I did not walk out.
You
I
walked
just,
out.
I mean, I handed you the pill bottle because you had a headache.
Yes.
Which means my fingerprints are now on this pill bottle. So if you would have killed yourself, how the hell was I going to explain to whoever how my fingerprint is on this bottle? They're going to be trying to take me to jail.
So it's all about you.
Oh my God, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I'm not trying to go to spend the rest of my life in jail.
Who said you had to? But either way, you walked out. Had that been him that was sitting right there, would you have walked out of the room?
Yeah.
You would have walked out.
Yes. I don't want to see somebody commit suicide in my face.
All I'm saying is this. We have come a long way with this whole situation. For you to say that now we can talk and communicate with each other in a very mature manner as it pertains to this conversation. We've yelled at each other, cursed each other out. You bringing home all kinds of nasty attitudes because y'all got into it. My dumb ass just didn't know what was going on at the time. But now I know. Why would you say I was waiting on the right time? We've surpassed all of that stuff. We're at the point now to where we should be able to talk about this. You shouldn't have to wait till the right time. The right time is now to talk about this stuff. If there is something, if he contacted you, if you contacted him, I want you to be able to tell me. Will it hurt my feelings? Hell yeah, it hurt my feelings. Will it make me feel some kind of way? Yes.
But I'm
at
saying,
least
like, I wrote him. I didn't even send it.
Okay, but talk to me about that.
I
wanna
did
help
talk to you.
The same way when I was crying that day and I was mad as hell and I was hurting, I pulled myself out of the situation. I was no longer a husband. I became your counselor.
And I needed that, and I appreciate it.
Okay, and you continue to let me be able to do that.
Okay.
Don't shut me out.
I'm not trying to shut you out.
Don't shut me out.
I'm not shutting you out.
Let's work through this together.
Together, we are a team.
So where you are going through what you're going through, where you're hurting, I'm also hurting. But I don't even feel like you console me. I don't feel like you console me.
Okay.
I'm there for you. You've cried on my shoulder.
You don't even cry in front of me. You go to the shower.
But you know when I'm crying.
So what do you want me to do? Come get in the shower?
Why not?
Why would you go in there? I cry on your shoulder. That means I come to you.
All right. So if I need to shed a tear, I won't get in the shower.
I've never even seen you cry. Like,
Never.
no, like you're not even emotional.
In 7 years yet. You know why? Because I'm an asshole.
You are.
I know. I'm an asshole.
And you hide your emotions and then you throw it in my face. Oh, where were you when I was going through? Where were you when I was doing, like, you won't let me be there, so I don't understand.
So you think some of that is some of the reason why you just kind of express your emotions with others? At
Yes.
times? Because I don't show enough?
Correct.
So I need to be introduced to the inner emotional me.
Correct.
Okay. I'll do my part.
And I'll do my part.
Make sure you do that.
And I will.
I'm gonna do mine.
Okay.
So you gonna tell me the next time you reach out to me?
I'm not going to.
So we just went through all of that for nothing?
Abraham, I'm just saying I'm not going to reach out to him.
Oh, you're saying you're not gonna reach out to him. I thought you were saying that you weren't going to
See,
tell
get
me.
an understanding before
Okay,
you
you
get ready to
just said
flip
I'm
out
not
for
going to.
nothing.
All right, I
But I'm
apologize.
saying,
I
you
love
said,
you.
are you going to do your part?
I
And
love
I
you.
said, I'm not going to reach out to him. Like, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
All right.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.